Breaking news from Benue State. Over 50 human beings have been killed. It's on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Over 50 human beings have been killed. 15 churches have been burnt down, and they have been closed in Makurdi, Benue State. The county people are crying out, "Come and save us. We don't know what is next." The armed S-men have taken over Benue State. And you are seeing some people on Benue, they are now leaving the state and running and crossing over to the eastern part of Nigeria, where they call Bafra land. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, and drop your comments. Click the like button, like this video, and also share with others. Mr. James Waymaker, you are from Kogi State, the middle belt part of Nigeria. What do you have to say about the bad incidents that's happening in Benue State?
Thank you for having me. This morning this morning has been set aside to praise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once again, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the only voice in the wilderness that see yesterday, see today, and see tomorrow. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said about this Fulani agenda, Islamization, this grabbing of land by force, everything has come to pass. And you can see my people in Benue are being slaughtered on an everyday basis. The federal government are keep mute. It now looks as if that the federal government are collaborating with this insecurity, what is happening in Benue. Don't forget that the Abacha said any insecurity that is more than 24 hours, just know that the government have a hand in it. Danjuma have said it, that the security agencies are compromised in this fighting of this insecurity. So if you will against these people what are brought, you will discover that something is wrong in Benue. When Otop was the governor of Benue State, you remember Otop was shouting on top of his voice of what these Fulani men are doing under Buhari BG. Buhari said, oh, because Otop did not like Buhari, Otop is PDP, Otop is fighting to bring APC down. Today, the governor that is in Benue is APC, the Reverend Father. How come these Fulani men are still going in number, killing people in Benue, claiming their land, forcing religion on them, burning churches? The Reverend Father who went to the United States of America to go and talk about the atrocity these Benue people are doing, how they are killing Christians. The Fulani Herder'S say, oh, the Reverend Father lied. Nigerian government denied that there's something like that there's no witch hunting of a Christian. And they don't see how many churches that was being brought down in Benue State. Why are they why are they burning churches down? Are they forcing religions on people? Now you can see how this is what is happening in Benue today. You see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be free. I've said it time without number. Bola Ahmed Tinubu tried Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was waste of time and waste of resources. Every day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go to court, the money Nigeria government spend on him is enough to channel energy to stop these Fulani men, which have the government, the CDS Musa, the rest of them have told us that they are coming, they are not Nigerian Fulani, that the Fulani are coming from the Sahel, they are coming from other African countries to come and fight Nigeria. My question to them now, Nigeria government and the Nigerian security, that how can they fold their hands and now Fulani who are not Nigeria to be coming to Nigeria to kill Nigeria citizens? Why will they fold their hands? Allow Nigeria to be able to defend themselves. They do not want to pass the law. You can see the number, the way these people are killing. And Nigerian government cannot do anything about it. So if you take what is happening, how these people are killing my people in Benue, in Taraba, in Plea, you will discover that something is going on somewhere. And this takes us to government, politicians funding these people to do this terrorism. Because the governor of Benue has told Nigeria that the politicians are the ones sponsoring Boko Haram, funding Boko Haram. As we speak now, Benue State now has been taken over by Boko Haram. So if you look at all these things, you now look at the government is like they are incapable of ending this war of this insecurity. And that's why I keep saying, in my opinion, if the northern people are now allowing restructuring for this country, divide this country, let everybody go. Excuse me, we have 6 political zones in Nigeria. Every region has what it takes to survive as a country. There are many countries in Europe that are not even up to 3 million, and they are doing well. Madagascar, something like that. Is Madagascar. Most of these countries, they are not up to 3 million, they are not up to 4 million, and they are doing well. Nigeria are running to that place. So I allow everybody go, let everybody, because if you tell me that we middle belt, we are a country on our own, we will not fold our hands and allow Fulanis to come from outside country to come and be killing us. But
something happened this morning, and very unbelievably. A man from Plea State was here this morning, and he has been apologizing to the Igbos. that assuming they knew this was the plan of the Fulani, they shouldn't have fought the civil war with the North, that the Middle Belt should have pulled out away from the North. Now, instead of them, the Middle Belt may pull out from the North with the way things are going. Do you think that the Middle Belt will ever pull out from the North?
Excuse me, we are not praying for war. But if parliamentary war happens today, Bafra war with Nigeria, do you think the Middle Belt will join Nigeria to fight Biafra? It's not going to be happening. Because when these Fulani men, these people are coming from outside, these Fulani men who want to take over Nigeria are killing my people in Benue. Nigeria government refused to do the mission. And don't forget that one of the reasons why many Nigeria voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Peter Obi neglecting Atiku in southwest, in south here, was because of how former President Buhari empower Fulani men, make Fulani men untouchable. And that's why we felt that it is not going to be proper for we to allow Fulani man to take over from Fulani. And that's why many Southerners channel the energy of Peter Obi and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. To look at today, where is not the difference between Tinubu and Buhari, who is the Fulani? As we speak, Southerners is the president. These Fulani men are killing people. Not only in Middle Belt, even in Southwest, they are killing. So why not the difference? It's to tell you that something has gone wrong. It's to tell you that the Middle Belt will take their decision. And once they take their decision, Nigerian government might not be able to start. They will start. They are contending with the IPOB alone. And look at the situation you have getting to. If Middle Belt stand up today and say enough is enough, we cannot take all this thing. Because we will not fold our hands and allow Fulani to kill all our people. How can they be killing us in Taraba, killing us in Plea, killing us in Benue? And as a result of this, now you can see Nigeria cannot feed because food is very expensive. We all know that Benue is the hub of Nigeria when it talks about food. When it talks about farming. But now, these Fulani herdsmen have deprived Benue people. They cannot go into their farm again. They cannot produce food. And you can see how scarcity of food, how it is in Nigeria. So either indirectly or indirectly, what they are doing to Benue people is affecting Nigeria. But I wonder, up to this very moment, why Bola Ahmed Tinubu government keep silent without taking an action against these people.
50 human beings have been killed. 15 churches have been closed down in Benue State. The question is that these Fulani people, who is harming them? Who is giving them the weapons? Ordinarily, an S-man is not supposed to have a gun. Who is giving them these weapons? Where are they seeing these weapons from?
The question you are asking me is the question we're supposed to ask the federal government. Because after God is the government. Government should be able to sit down and tell us how come, who is funding these people guns. I saw a video that was a shock for me. How an helicopter was dropping guns for a Fulani people inside forest.
Helicopter dropping guns?
Yes, the video is on the public domain. It's in the public domain. We saw the video. Have government take any action against it? Are you shocked? When Buhari was the president of this country, since Northern were named by AU, United Arab Emirates, that they are sponsoring Boko Haram, truth grew the change. As I speak to you, before Buhari left office, did Buhari name them? Did Buhari name their name to Nigeria? Did Buhari body shape them? If they to be an Igbo that they say they are causing IPOB, they would have named them. And that's why Buhari ran to court to declare IPOB a terrorist organization, which I told you that even as Buhari did everything to make sure the world believe that IPOB is a terrorist organization, no any country in the world that believe that IPOB is a terrorist. If you tell me that IPOB is a terrorist, Peter Obi is a terrorist, you are telling me Okonjo is a terrorist, Alexander is a terrorist, the rest of them, because the full meaning of IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. These are set of people that we are going with flags, demonstrating the dissatisfaction of how they are being marginalized in Nigeria. Suddenly, Buhari brought the hatred on the Igbo and unleashed it with the mass and today we can see where our country is. The hatred of the Igbos, marginalizing of people was what brought Nigeria to where we are today. So today, even the Yoruba, whether you are from Middle Belt, whether you are outside, most of them, everybody is on it. As I speak to you now, outside man now cannot travel from Lagos to Kaduna on road because we are afraid of Fulani men to kidnap people. So let the government stand up and do the needful. They know who is sponsoring these people. They know who is sponsoring them. These people cannot be for themselves. People are sponsoring them.
Somebody said an attack against Boko Haram is an attack against the North. And this person is still working free. What do you think that then Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president, should do to curb this insecurity.
I think Bola Tinubu don't have the strength, does not have the capacity to bring these people down. And that's why, in my own single opinion, if these people don't want this structure, divide this country, let everybody go. If the northern people, I'm not even the north because I'm the middle belt. We are going our own. We are not going with Fulani. We are not Fulani. We are not Hausa. We are middle belt. So if they feel that since they say they don't want a structure, divide this country, let everybody go. If the northern now decide that they want Boko Haram to take over their territory, to turn their territory to Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, Yemen, so be it for them. But for we, the middle belt, we now allow these people to turn our soil, our ancestral land to Pakistan, to Syria, to Afghanistan. So for me, it's very clear that Bola Tinubu need to stand up and lead the nation and not restructure the country. Let everybody go on the outside.
The Nigerian Army has issued an ultimatum that this year there will be no Bafra Heroes Day. This is a celebration set aside by the Indigbos to honor those of their legends and their veterans who lost their life during the Biafra War. Welcome to this wonderful channel, Tunis Point TV. Please, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video. Please share, comment for more political discourse. The Nigerian Army has come out to issue an ultimatum saying that nobody should come out and celebrate the Bafra Heroes Day. And the southeastern governors too have told same part, saying that nobody should come out and celebrate the Bafra Heroes Day. But now, the question and the subject matter of the day is that what has the Biafra, the remembrance of this day got to do with the how is it going to bring anarchy in the land? These men are not blind people. Last year, this celebration was old. Nobody lost their life. It is just a day to remember those who have lost their life during the Biafra Civil War. I think what the government needs to do at this point in time is that those who are orchestrating the evil in Nigerian state should be dealt with. The Fulanis have become a menace in our society, and yet the government are not even worried. The government don't even worry about the Fulanis, yet they are more concerned what the IPOB want to do on the 30th of May. For me, it is misplaced priorities, because you have in a state where a particular ethnic group has become lord over billions of Nigerians, over millions of Nigerians, and yet nobody is saying anything towards that. Nobody is calling the Fulanis, calling them to order. Nobody is telling them that the Fulanis are treading in the wrong direction. But yet they are using everything possible to oppress the evil man, to oppress their struggle, to oppress everything that belongs to them. The question is, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? Yes, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? The IPOB on their own I say that day, nothing will stop that day. And they mean their words that nothing will stop the Biafra celebration day in the East. I'm not even against what the army have said, but I'm against the southeastern governors who don't promote their own, who at every point in time antagonize their own thing. Antagonize their own thing. Are you telling me that in the north, Some governors don't know who is sponsoring this Fulani bandits. Majority of them know that Fulani is being sponsored by some certain group of people, and yet these people keep mute. But it is only in the southeast that the southern governors would always come out to sell their own. The southeastern governors sold Mazi Kanu. The southeastern eastern governors sold Simon Ekpa. They keep selling anyone who is driving the Biafra ideology. They keep coming out to go against anyone pushing that narrative, anyone pushing that ideology. But the question is that how long can we continue to remain in this contraction called Nigeria? This the same Nigeria that has deprived the Igbo man of presidency. The same Nigeria that has deprived the Igbo man of juicy offers in Nigeria. As it stands today now, the Senate president, the Igbo man is not there. The speaker, the Igbo man is not there. And you are saying the Igbo man is not heavily marginalized. If the Igbo man is heavily marginalized, then what will happen? Then what will happen? The southeastern governors have made themselves tools in the hands of their paymasters. And that is why they do everything possible just to oppose the Biafra ideology and the Biafra declaration. And I can say it with every authentication that it will not go well. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. It will not go well. It will not go well with them. Because as it stands, we know Nigeria is not a state that preach true federalism, that preaches for democracy. Now, the armies have vowed to take over the southeast on the 30th of this month. And yet, no governor has come out to tell the people that allow these people, let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. If the governors in the southeast can shorten his people, I am certain, I am sure, I am very sure that the army would not threaten those who want to come out to celebrate on the 30th, to celebrate the Bafra Heroes Day, just because the governors themselves are also part of the problem. The governors themselves are in support of the Nigerian government. They are also in support of the Nigerian state, knowing fully well that after you serve the Nigerian government, you will come back to your homeland. You come back to your homeland. And if you come back to your homeland, how will the people rate you? How will the people rate you? How will the people see you? Is this individual truly a good leader? Will they see you as people who is actually fighting for freedom? Will they see you as someone who is also fighting for the freedom of the Biafra? Will they see you as the enemy of the struggle? no matter how things goes, I can beat my chest that the IPOB might not back down. They will not back down because that day has been set aside to honor those who were pied, those who lost their life in doing the Biafra struggle. Nobody can say that if today the Yorubas want to celebrate the Oduduwa, nobody can tell them not to celebrate the not to celebrate the Oduduwa. But why are you telling the Igbos not to celebrate the heroes, their heroes, their leaders? The question is, for how long can we continue like this?